With other images and prompts being publicly available, we also have a huge advantage though, because we can now simply access this Explore page here and now either scroll through the images or search for specific prompts, for example, forest, landscape here. If we search for these prompts, for these keywords, then we get images that contain these two keywords and more, obviously. So with that, we get a great selection of already existing images we can choose from. More importantly though, if we delete this again and select Explore, then we can also get prompt ideas based on the existing images. For example, this mouse over here. If we like the general look, but instead of a mouse, we might want to have a dog in such a style and such an environment. Then we can simply access the options again, go to copy, and there copy the entire prompt. With that, we can go back to our Midjourney bot, type the imagine command, and now paste this prompt. This also gives you a great idea of how to write prompts in Midjourney. The prompts should not be this spoken style that we have in ChatGPT. The prompt should be short and concise and contain as many keywords as possible to describe the image that we intend to create. Let's see if this prompt helps us to derive an image that is similar to the one that we saw on the community page. Instead, I want to have a dog though. And then we'll see where this leads us to. Whilst this is processing though, I want to go back to this community feed page and show you more ways to write the prompts as efficient as possible. Because in addition to the hot category, you also have this rising category and also the latest images that were created. Top here contains the best images that were created using Midjourney. And of course, these images can be a great inspiration for you, for your prompt and for the images that you want to create. As you see, these images look almost photorealistic, so these are actually some pretty incredible examples. And you can go to every image and find the entire prompt and use it for your own projects. That's pretty cool actually. And in the meanwhile, our prompt is also finished. And no big surprise, it doesn't look the same way the example we had did. If you remember, this was our example image with the little mouse here. But if you look at the output we got, then we have different images. We have a dog in there as we wanted. But the overall look and the style of the image is quite similar to the one that we saw before. And that's actually a pretty great thing. Because with this, you can get the inspiration from the community page regarding the overall looks and the style of the image that you want to produce. And then you can apply this for your own purposes. For example, if we give it one last try here in our top upscales, like this maybe, if we copy this, take the prompt, and now imagine this, and paste it. Here we also see some nice phrasing, so to say. So this award-winning concept art, hyperrealism, luminism, then also HD, very detailed, 4K, 8K, and so on. Let's see what the result here looks like. As you saw, it will of course not look the same way, because images are never created exactly the same way, even if you use the same command. We saw this up here, we see it again. But once again, the overall style, or the look and style, should be pretty close to the one that we saw in our example prompt on the community page. And indeed, once again, this looks pretty amazing in my opinion. Let's open it in the browser to see more details. These images are quite comparable to the one that we had here on our community page. And once again, you can now use this as a starting point. You can create variations. You can use different prompts. But still, this is a quite easy way to create stunning images within seconds without having to come up with the entire prompt on yourself. There are plenty of community examples available, so make use of these.